Yo, what's good? It's Wifisfuneral. I'm over here with my niggas at Hot New Hip Hop, watching this shit. You already know how it goes. Come up, nigga. Well, I mean, when you're a kid in West Palm, you got a lot of friends, so you do like a lot of, you know, friend-like shit, like hanging out with your friends, doing this, going to the movies, meeting up with bitches, whatever. But like, as you, the older that you get, the more diverse you see that it really is, and you see like the hood is like right down the street from you, but you really live in the quote-unquote like suburbs. So, you know, as far as like being a kid in Palm Beach is always great, because, you know, you're not really thinking about what the fuck you're really doing, or, you know, you just look at it as for whatever it is, or whatever people try to tell you that it is. But in all reality, like, as you're growing up and then going through all that shit, and then you see like, damn, 4 of my friends just died because they just overdosed on drugs, or like, 3 of my friends just got shot, or da-da-da-da-da. That type of shit is wild. So that's really how Palm Beach be. You know what I mean? It's quiet, but it's definitely a zoo. Like, it's definitely a zoo. Casper Winter Jacket was my first rap name ever. And that's because, like, I wanted to be Earl Sweatshirt, like, so bad. I wanted to be that nigga. I thought he was, like, one of the best rappers ever. And then from there, it went on to Izzy Kills, because then that's when I was trying to find, like, my own identity for myself, and like just actually like make music and shit. Then after that, I was in this group called Mozart Collection, and then I changed it to Mozart LaFleur. It was just some wild shit. I don't know what the fuck I was going through. And then I just woke up one day and met my homeboy, which was Gabe, my DJ now, DJ Scheme, and came up with Wifisfuneral. His friend had died, and that's when we used the funeral part, and then Wi-Fi just because we want the shit to go worldwide, you know what I mean? I was fucking 13 actually, and I was like skating and doing a shitload of other things at the time, just to like, you know, not be in the streets or whatever. And then eventually that just didn't work out. But fucking, my mom was like, yo, what's up with the rap and shit? Like, you still rap? I was like, yeah, I still rap. And she was just like, oh, well, I'm gonna buy you studio time. My mom used to always tell me that she was getting me studio time, but she could never really like afford it, or like my dad was just, like my stepdad was just on some bitch ass shit. Just didn't feel like paying for studio time for me. So, fucking, yeah, basically she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you a mic. And then we go to Walmart, she buys me the microphone. I'm thinking about to get like some fucking $300 mic, like nigga, like, oh, I'm set, bitch, we got a laptop, like it's whatever. But nah, she got me some shitty ass like USB mic, and I had like a box and like 3 fucking socks covering the shit with Mixcraft 5, and I had the shittiest like 5 mixtapes I ever released of all of 2014. Like, horrible. Fucking horrible. I don't even really look at myself as a product of the internet at all. I really just look at myself as a consistent artist that's released, you know, very consistent music, and at the right place at the right time. You know, now I'm getting the, I guess you could say, attention, or a lot of people are just now starting to know who I am, because, you know, I didn't put a gimmick, I didn't you know, do any videos that went viral on the internet or none of that. My whole fan base from start to finish since I was like 14 has been strictly off releasing music. But I'm just a product of the people, like my fans, that are actually growing with me. When I moved to Orlando, that's when I was really trying to take music serious. I just dropped out of school at that, and my fucking mom, shout out to my mom, I love you. My mom was just like, yo, if you don't go to school, like, you can't stay here. And I was like, I'm not going to school then. For the most part, bro, it was one big ass experience that I honestly needed in my life, because like I felt like I got all the partying out of my system at such a young age that now I don't even like fucking going to the club. Hate the club. I don't really even feel like I've had a single that I'm like, oh shit, like I'm a rapper now, and like I can actually keep doing this, because I looked at myself as a rapper from the first time I ever like wrote my first 16. You know what I mean? I feel like that will happen to me when I have a song that's like number 5 on like the 100 charts. Then I'll be like, oh shit, like I'm a rapper, I could actually keep doing this, because that's where the money at. With When Hell Falls, really how we even did it, and it compared to Black Heart Revenge, it's way better just on a substance level, because like there's again more substance behind When Hell Falls then Black Heart Revenge, and on top of that, you get to know me on a way more personal level on When Hell Falls than Black Heart Revenge. But the shit that blows my mind about When Hell Falls is that, like, you know, those really weren't my intentions when making the project. My whole intentions were just, like, if anything, it was more of a mental preparation, like, just mentally preparing myself, like, am I ready to actually, like, make more music? Am I actually ready to take that step forward and you know what I mean, and accept the fact that I want my brand and I want Wifisfuneral as a whole to grow. And then, you know, once I mentally accepted that and, you know, didn't kill myself, because that whole fucking mixtape was supposed to be a suicide note that I wrote last year, and then we turned the suicide note into a mixtape. We made the whole shit, like, recording wise, in like 2 weeks. I want Wifisfuneral to live forever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want Wifisfuneral to just be what you see right now, just somebody in the flesh rapping with some Wi-Fi bars on his face and just, you know what I mean, going crazy.